Iran has also directed its proxy groups to embed sleeper cells in the homeland to be activated. Experts we spoke to said that should the U.S. join these attacks on Iran, they may try to activate these sleeper cells, Kelly.
Iran's operatives in the U.S. will strike.
So you think we need to understand and remember that you've got Iranian operatives in the United States right now?
Yes.
One coming out today, White House is currently monitoring possible Iranian sleeper cells in the United States. Here's another one that came out. Trump administration boosts monitoring of possible Iran-backed cells in the U.S. as Trump weighs strikes. Highly vulnerable Iranian supreme leader may try to activate sleeper cells in the West as Israeli onslaught mounts, experts warn. So FBI sleeper cell warning list coming out, this back in 2023. First one is Washington, D.C. They know there are sleeper cells in Washington, D.C. all throughout New York. There's so many in New York. There's no specific locations, just the entire state of New York has sleeper cells. San Francisco, California, Santa Clara, California, Los Angeles, California, San Diego, California, Houston, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Boca Raton, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Boston, Massachusetts, Playfield, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, Cleveland, Ohio, Laurel, Maryland, Potomac, Maryland, Harridan, Virginia, Springfield, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Charlotte, North Carolina, Detroit, Michigan, Columbia, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, Denver, Colorado, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tucson, Arizona, and Seattle, Washington.
This is the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 34. The congregation of the hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. That's who this world ignorantly called God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit in the Paleo-Ancient Hebrew tongue. Double honors to the elders and apostles across the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth and sincerity. We know where that truth lives, with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Here to give a sit down on how this devil, man, he's a hypocrite, man, you know. And you know, he's getting ready to allow these sleeper cells to activate, you know. And it's a lot. I've been off the camera for about a week, man. Dealing with some personal things, you know, but I'm back, man. It's a lot on that, man. But yeah, the will must keep going. But yeah, man. This man has allowed sleeper cells to come here, man. And sleeper cells are basically terrorists that's disguised as citizens, man. Okay? They're your neighbor. They own your local gas station. They own your local liquor store. And they're Arabs, man. Iranians, man. Basically, you know. And at any moment they can get the call and strap on a C4 to themselves and go to a mass event and blow that bitch up, man. And that's getting ready to happen. It's here, man. And I want to say this man is a hypocrite because this man allows sleeper cells to enter the country, man. Enter Babylon the Great. And have them set themselves up. But meanwhile, you take Jake in you take Jake under the jail for weed. No, Jake's done got 20 years for 2-3 pounds. But meanwhile, this man allowed terrorists to come inside this country, man. You know? It's all part of their plan, man. You don't think that these motherfuckers know that sleeper cells... First of all, how in the fuck does devil know which state they in, man? That shows a lot, man. But you Americans are so stupid, man. Y'all sit up here and look at this like, oh my God, they're here. First of all, how did they get here? The devil let them in, you know? For the congregation of the hypocrites shall be desolate, man. And the congregation of the hypocrites is the so-called white people, man. So-called white man. This is hypocrisy, man. You know? You allow these sleeper cells to enter into this country. Meanwhile, you lock up the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians for petty crime, man. But allow these sleeper cells to dwell on earth and possibly make millions, you know? But this is ultimately to show that these are wicked fucking people, man. They are wicked and they set up to bring destruction toward you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, what's happening, which is nigh. Okay? It says, I'm gonna read Psalms 58. I'm gonna read verse 1 and 2. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth, man. And that's what this man is doing, man. You don't think that this man has got this all set up by design, man? There's sleeper cells here on purpose, man. Okay? To play out what they want done, which is delete the masses and usher in the MOTB, the mark of the beast. This is all what they want to do, man. You know, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth, man. They bring nothing but violence, man. This is all set up, man. These sleeper cells are set up to bring destruction in main big inner cities, man. Okay? Where the masses are. You see that man named a lot of big places, man. You know, I'm from Ohio. He named Cleveland, man. That's a big place, man. All these places he named are big cities, man. That holds a lot of people. And your sleeper cells, you know, you got these Arabs in the hoods. You know? They place these Arabs in the hoods. They're your liquor store owners and your gas station owners. And Jake think these Arabs are so cool. Yeah, man, you know, that's my nigga, man. He let me get whatever I want in the store. Man, that could be a fucking sleeper cell. You know? He could be a goddamn sleeper cell, man. You know, just like that motherfucker. How you want it? The Aki way. Hey, can I get a chopped cheese the Aki way? Hey, that motherfucker could be a sleeper cell, man. You know? You go up in there talking about you want a motherfucking chopped cheese the Aki way, and motherfucker wait on your sandwich. He come out the back with a C4 strap to him and blow your ass up the Aki way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot put nothing past this devil, man. And you definitely can't put nothing past what he's bringing out on the news, man. You know, you got some Americans that's just so naive and dumb, they're not going to believe this shit, man. But, hey, may death be upon them, man. Let me get, this Psalms 140. I'm going to read to verse 4. Deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. And, hey, the times that we're in, man, destruction is here, man. World War III has kicked off, man. Okay? You Christians out there. Oh, well, in Matthews, he says there should be rumors of war, but the end is not yet. Motherfucker, we are here. You stupid ass Christians need to be put to death. We are here, man. We are here, bro. The Lord getting ready to shut the door on grace, man. Ain't no more grace, man. We are at the point to where Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is at the door, man. World War III is here, man. If you ain't repented, hey, so be it. You know? So be it, man. Which imagine mischief in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war, man. And this man has been going to war since the Lord put him in rulership, man. Taking over nations, enslaving nations, putting sanctions on nations, you know? All this man know about is war, man. Now he's about to bring war on the people with his military and these sleeper cells, man. They have sharpened their tongues like serpents. Adder poison is under their lips. Salah. Keep me, O Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings, man. And all of this is set up to diminish you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians to 2/3, man. You know? He's already dealing with Northern Kingdom, deporting them. Next is you so-called Negroes, man. And when he come against you Negroes, oh, best to believe he got a force with him. Because Jake is just ignorant. You niggas are just ignorant, especially you YNs, man. Y'all ignorant, man. But, hey, y'all not going to be able to escape out this man's hands without Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Ultimately. You know, that's why, hey, I pray to be delivered from the violent man. The so-called white man is the violent man, bro. He brings death. Death follows him, man. You know? They have no problem with shedding blood, you know? Who have purpose to overthrow my goings, man. And a lot of you people ain't disciplined in this time to understand that, look, this is the time this white man is going to try to overthrow our goings, man. You know? This is the time where the Lord is going to bring severe persecution, man. You know? But meanwhile, you got Israel still out here playing, man. Still out, STDs and AIDS is running rapid. And you still got Israel still out here marrying sexually and having fun at clubs while all this shit is happening. You know? These crackers, first of all, how the fuck these crackers know where these sleeper cells are, man? How the hell does violent man know where the sleeper cells are? He names cities exactly where they are. The only way, Salat, the only way you can do that is if you have insight on what's going on. That means what? This devil controlling the narrative. He's controlling the narrative of these sleeper cells, man. He's controlling it, man. He's controlling where he placed these sleeper cells here, man. Who you think let them in? They let them in. You got sleeper cells that been waiting on this day for 20, 30 years, man. No matter if you friend, and no matter if you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, or Native Indians are friends with one of them, they don't give a fuck about that. They only set up to do a duty. The Lord got it in their heart to set up to do a duty, man. To bring Babylon the Great down. They're not your fucking friend. They play along, but they're not your friend. They'll put a C4 on right in front of you and blow that bitch up like the brother told me. There was one Jake at the Arab store. He walked in the Arab store wondering where they was at. He go to the back. He see them motherfuckers making a bomb. Brother said Jake ran up out that motherfucker so fast. Hey, this the time we in, man. Jake ran up out there so fast, man. Hey, listen. The only way you're going to be delivered through this is through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. And the rest of y'all that haven't repented and done wicked, especially to the Lord's servants, may death be upon y'all. Fuck y'all, man. You know? Fuck y'all, man. You know? But this is the hypocrisy of Esau, man. He allowed these sleeper cells to run rapidly while he locked you Jake's up for little of nothing. He locked Jake up for jaywalking, but allowed a sleeper cell to enter the country and roam free and possibly become a millionaire, man. You know, because these sleeper cells, they own businesses, man. You know? Let me get another scripture. Just putting this up through the spirit, man. You know? Bear with me. It says, I'm gonna start at Proverbs. I'm going 1 and 2. A wise son maketh a glad father, but a fool. Salat. Let me read 2. Just gonna read 2. Treasures of wickedness profited nothing, but righteous delivereth from death, man. And hey, you got a lot of jakes that trust in this system and trust in this country and think it's gonna profit them. Even with this devil money. They think this money is gonna profit them in the day of the Lord, man. You know, nothing in this man's system that you hold on to is going to profit you in the day of the Lord, man. You know, but righteousness delivereth from death, man. And righteousness is what? Living through Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah the best way you can and being blameless. That means not using nobody, not being wicked behind off camera, not being wicked towards brothers or hate thy brother, man. You know? These are the things that you must do to be delivered, man. You know, from death. Because this man is bringing nothing but death, allowing these sleeper cells to post up here. You know, he locked Jacob for child support, but allowed a sleeper cell to walk the earth, man, walk the country. You know, and don't think that. Like I said, this is all set up, man. They allow these motherfuckers to come here, man. They give them citizenship. They give them passports, man. Knowing who the fuck they are, man. Hell, I believe some of the motherfuckers that came from South Africa was merchants and motherfucking sleeper cells as well, man. You know? Nothing is far-fetched past Esau, man. You gotta think the unexpected with this devil, man. You know? That's why, man, we must escape from this wicked man, bro. He's a fucking hypocrite, man. He's a fucking hypocrite, man. Allowing these sleeper cells to dwell in this country, man, knowing what they here to do. You don't think this devil know that they were sleeper cells, man? Now, I don't negate that. Hey, some of them, they probably knew. Some of them work for the CIA. You know? Some of them they may not know. Some of them came in under the radar. Man. You know? This Proverbs 12 and 13. The wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble, man. And that's what this man, hey, he's snared by the transgression of his lips, man. You know, hey, how in the hell he know where these sleeper cells is, man? You know? How? Their own tongue shall fall upon them, man. You know? How in the hell they know where the fuck these sleeper cells are, man? Naming each state as well. Each state and city, man. You know? That's insane, man. But meanwhile, you got millions of Jakes incarcerated unrighteously, without the right justice, put away because they had a public defender, not a paid lawyer, you know? But meanwhile, they got sleeper cells ready to drop themselves. They got sleeper cells. It's a lot. Slop. Attention, baby, slop. But yeah, you know, like I said, man, these guys naming cities and states of where they are, man, and you know, how is that possible? If you didn't know anything, man, you know, how is that possible? You know, but the just shall come out of trouble, man. You know, Yahweh Ratazah, man, I'm looking to be redeemed out of this, man. You know, I'm looking to be saved. If I got to lose my life for the Lord, so be it. But, nah, man. You know, if I got to, so be it. But the whole point is that this man is a hypocrite, man. And he's showing it on live TV in front of our face. He's telling you where these sleeper cells is. Meanwhile, he got ICE deporting Northern Kingdom that's undocumented and Northern Kingdom that's documented that have citizenship, man. They're deporting them all, man. But meanwhile, you got these terrorists and you call them sleeper cells walking in America, man. Like I said, hey, you go there trying, I want to go visit the Aki way. I want to go get me a sandwich done the Aki way. Yeah, go up in there. You see that motherfucker ain't at the deli. He in the back. Come back out with a C4 strapped to you. Blow that bitch up the Aki way. What you gonna do then? He could be a sleeper cell, man. You know? They said there's many of them in New York, and all of them have businesses, man. Majority of them have businesses, man. You know? You don't know when these devils is gonna pop this shit off, man. You know, this is not nothing to play with, man, or anything to take lightly, man. You know, but Jake don't care. Jake ain't gonna care till motherfucking bodies start dropping, man. And that's when Jake like, oh shit, man. You know, but in that time, man, let me get this, you know? But hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, brothers, we know ultimately the scriptures and the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to lead us out of this hypocrite man, you know, this evil man. This Psalms 119 and 10. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I err not from thy precepts, man. And it seemed like the closer the time get, you know, like the Lord is allowing me to feel like destruction is closer than we expect, man. Our salvation is nigher than we think, man. You know? Yeah, these devils have laid snares. These sleeper cells are snares to bring death and attack places that this devil wants to hit. Because believe me, man, these elites know what's going on, man. I truly believe these elites know what's going on. They know where these sleeper cells at, and they know where these sleeper cells are going to pop off at. And once the masses have been once the number of masses that they want unalive, they're going to usher in an MOTB, man. You know? They're going to usher in an MOTB, man. This is a snare for them. This sleeper cells is a snare, man, to bring death, man, and to usher in they MOTB, man. Events are going to happen soon. You know? This is something that y'all must take heed of, man, because the Lord is not about to play with y'all, man. Y'all been playing all these years. Now Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is about to do y'all, man. You know? You know? And we want to be saved out of that time, man. True man of the Lord, man, we looking to be delivered out of that time, man. It's a lot. You know? We looking to be delivered, man, because we know, you know, we know what's to come. We just don't know how the Lord is going to play it out, but we know it's going to happen. It's like we can see it through the prophecies, man, but we have to wait and see how the Lord plays it out, you know. But we see that you niggas ain't got no fucking time. You niggas or you bitches ain't got no time, man. Y'all keep on partying and have fun, man. The Lord gonna judge y'all, man, and judgment is not. You know? Yet err not from thy precepts, man. And we must keep these precepts to have understanding for wisdom and knowledge in the end times, man. In these times, man. You know, thy precepts is going to get us through and having faith, man. You know, because these sleeper cells are about to blow some shit the fuck up, man. You know, that's why, hey, it's not, hey, I want to tell brothers, man, through the spirit and the power of what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah is giving me in this time, I don't think it's good to go to concerts. I don't think it's good to go to big places with a mass of people, man. Because it's here, man. It's here, man. You know, brothers been telling me I should go somewhere. I might go somewhere, but I damn sure ain't going to no concert or no motherfucking big area where it's a mass of people celebrating. Because that's when these sleeper cells can get active, man. You know? I'm just in the spirit of keeping thy precepts and building my faith for the time that's nigh, man. You know? If I gotta die, prepping myself for it, but I want to live through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. I want to live, man. Yahweh Ratazah, you know? Me and my babies, you know? I want salvation for them, but if the Lord don't allow that, that's something that I have to accept. But hey, man, the time is nigh, man, and the Lord's not playing, man. All this judgment is going out. Death is here, man. The Lord is bringing death like no other, man. If you read the news, man, hey, you see wicked things going on. Man killed his wife for cheating. Wife unalive, man. Kids unalive parents. It's not a time to play, man. We're at the end, man. Do not err from thy precepts, man. Because these sleeper cells are about to make some events happen, man. With that, I'm going to end it.